the great Renzo Gracie. Brazilian Rafael Natal returns to the octagon tonight, looking to take out UFC newcomer Jesse Bongfeldt. With 7 wins in a row since 2007, including finishes of UFC fighters Sean Pearson and TJ Grant, Ontario's Jesse Bongfeldt is certainly ready for prime time in the middleweight division and looking forward to his octagon debut. Standing in his way is a formidable challenge in Brazil's Rafael Natal, a skilled jiu-jitsu black belt who showed off some of his stand-up attack in a hard-fought scrap with Rich Atenito. Get ready for a 185-pound war, as neither of these fighters like to let their opponents hear the final bell. Coming up next, Rafael Sapo Natal battles Kenora, Ontario's Jesse Water Bongfeldt. Rafael Natal, 12 wins in his MMA career, 7 by submission, 3 by knockout. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt under Renzo Gracie, trains with Vinny Magalesh, a finalist on The Ultimate Fighter. He's been working his Muay Thai with Phil Nurse, George St. Pierre's Muay Thai trainer.
It's actually a different Vinny Magalesh. It's Draculino Magalesh.
Thank you.
It's the same name, but a different man, but an equally skilled and legendary Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu champion. And you can see him right there with Rafael Natal. Natal, before he came to the UFC, holds a victory over former UFC fighter Travis Lutter, who's also an excellent Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, and Natal stopped him.
He said he's well prepared, Joe. He brings better striking and better strength and conditioning. There you see Phil Nurse. He brings a much more well-rounded game. There's been,
That's Vinicius Magalesh Draculino, the different Magalesh.
Doesn't look anything like the other one.
You would never think there would be 2 Vinicius Magaleshes, but there you go.
Natal, a professional since 2005, fighting for the second time here in the UFC. Capoeira expertise.
Yeah, he's an excellent striker as well as a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu ground specialist. And he showed that in the Atenito fight. He's got big power. And there he's with Phil Nurse of the Watt.
Rafael Natal. Jesse the Water Bongfeldt, no decisions in his 19 professional fights. 15 of those have been victories,
including over Sean Pearson, the man who we just saw in the last fight, who was an excellent fighter. So if Jesse's beating him, you know this kid's got some skills. 15-4.
Had a great fight, Joe, here in Canada against UFC veteran TJ Grant. Also faced Jamie Varner and Jonathan Goulet in his MMA career. Judo, karate background, making his UFC debut here tonight at Bell Center. Two-time TKO welterweight champion. Ranked very high for a long time here in Canada. Jesse Bongfeldt. Our tale of the tape for for this middleweight fight. The Canadian, 3 years the elder of Brazilian Rafael Natal. Natal will have a 5-inch reach advantage. With the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man holds a professional record, 12 wins, 3 losses, standing 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of New York, Rafael Sapo Natal. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man holds a professional record, 15 wins, 4 losses, standing 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Kenora, Ontario, Canada, Jesse the Water Bongfeldt. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata, our referee. Rafael Natal. And Jesse Bongfeldt.
You ready, sir? Let's go fight.
White trunks for Natal, black trunks for Bongfeldt. Caught the leg and closes the distance.
Natal's got him up against the cage, looking for the takedown. Can he complete it? Yes. Into Bongfeldt's full guard. He's got butterfly guard. Natal looks to pass. Bongfeldt circles him and reverses, only temporarily. Natal stays on top, shows excellent base.
And back up.
Oh,
Wow.
Barely got out of the way of that.
Pushing forward is Jesse Bongfeldt, taken down though.
Another nice takedown by Natal. This is a fast pace already, Mike.
Both men coming out to fight. Natal got caught by Rich Atenito early in the fight. It went the distance, but he said, man, he caught me good and I was never the same. Natal really looking to put on a show here tonight. He hits hard. Very decorated grappler, the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Hammer fist. Bongfeldt makes his UFC debut on a 7-fight win streak.
So far, Natal not looking to pass. He's dropping his hip there. He's trying to pass. He slides out into side control. Nicely done. He's got the back. He's got to roll him. He's got to take his back.
Flying all over the place early.
Hammer
Big
fist.
shot. Look for it again.
He's going to wind up on his guard, though. Yeah, nicely done by Bongfeldt. But look at this, Natal.
What a
Superior
battle for
grappling.
position, Joe.
Bongfeldt's got to be careful with that neck. Wow. This is a fast-paced fight.
Right back down. And Natal.
Bongfeldt sticking his neck out there, Mike.
Natal wants it.
Bongfeldt's starting to slow down, too.
Constant pressure by the Brazilian.
Constant movement, constant pressure, and there's constant scrambling and explosions to defend himself.
Wow. Oh, neat.
Bongfeldt's trying to get that right arm through so he can face Natal.
Looking for it again, Joe.
But as he's doing that, he's going to get hit with knees. He's got to separate those hands. Look at that. Natal breaks him down again.
Again, look for that hammer fist.
He's got his back. He's got hooks.
Not good.
Bongfeldt's going to try to spin and wind up in his guard again.
A lot of time for Rafael Natal to work here. Try to soften him up, get that choke in.
And Bongfeldt's not defending the choke, Mike. His hands are kind of wide open. He's got like a half Nelson here. See that right arm? I mean, he's not, look at both of Bongfeldt's hands. He's just now getting to defend that choke. But I think both men are a bit exhausted from these constant scrambles and explosions.
Frenetic pace early.
Yeah, it's been 3.5 minutes of sprinting, really. And now Natal's got the arm through, but, you know, all Bongfeldt's doing to defend is tucking his chin. And now Bongfeld's trying to turn to him, and Natal wants to make sure he doesn't wind up in his guard, and
Did
it
it
does.
again. Bongfeld's been able to power through a couple of times here.
Right, now let's see if Natal has the kind of energy to explode and reverse this position quickly like he did earlier in the round. He kicked his hips out. He's going to go for Kimura. Bongfeldt senses it, moves, goes to the leg, underhooks the leg. He's going to try to sweep. Bongfeldt recognizes it, tries to pass, winds up on top, spins out. Natal's on top.
40 seconds now.
Bongfeldt again trying for the takedown. He gets it into side control. Nicely done. He's got to struggle to stay on top here. Nice. Full mount. Back control. What a
Spinning
scramble.
right
These
out
guys
of
are like
trouble.
two lizards.
And now it's the guard of Natal that will be tested.
This is one of the fastest paced middleweight opening bouts. You know, when you talk about just grappling and position changes.
Back and forth. Hammer fist, ground and pound, positional changes.
Bongfeldt on top.
Side
though.
control
Side
here
control.
again. Just for a second.
Still maintains.
Great number of strikes.
Man,
Crazy first
great
round.
first round. There's a big knee by Natal. And here, Bongfeldt tries for the takedown and gets it, winds up in side control. This is at the end of the round.
Vai, bota o gelo aí, Rezão. Essa porra, escuta aqui. É só estabilizar um pouco mais as posições. Tá muito giro.
Footwork to circle, kick away. Don't worry about the high kicks there right now. Uppercuts and straight punches so he can't get the takedown, right? Use your footwork, circle around, enter when you can. Good job. When you're in half guard, look for cross clinch on that, right? Cross clinch, half guard, cross clinch. Nice and relaxed. Breathe now, heart rate down. Nice and relaxed. All right, let's go. Let's do this now, buddy.
Rafael Natal. Controlling early, but Bongfeldt controlling late. Round two.
All right, you ready? You ready? Let's go, fight.
See if they can keep up this pace, Joe.
Well, Natal definitely seems to be the superior grappler, but it seemed like Bongfeldt just wore him out. Oh! Natal's down!
Right hand, spinning. Looking for big shots.
Huge
Jesse
shots by Bongfeldt.
Bongfeldt trying to tee off here.
Big shots!
He has his opponent up against the cage. Bongfeldt has never gone to a decision in 19 professional fights.
He's got the mount. Natal's exhausted, Mike, and we saw him fading at the end of the first. I mean, the constant pace of that first round was really grueling. And Bongfeldt seems to be the guy who's recovering the best. He's got Natal's back here. He's got to be careful, though. He's very high on the back. And noticing that, he breaks down the leg. Beautiful technique by Bongfeldt.
Scramble again.
His leg is trapped underneath him, though, here.
Now Natal looks for the neck.
It's going to be hard, though. His arms are gassed out here for sure. Any power technique like guillotines, very, very difficult when you know you go through a big scrambling round like that.
So rocked early was Rafael Natal.
And look at this, Bongfeldt is going for a single here, and Natal may very well take his back from this if he could sprawl out and clear his left leg. Now he's going for a Kimura. He's trying to separate the left hand. Oh,
Yeah, that's a point.
Back up. You dread the fence, can't take a point away. Don't do that again.
All right,
All right,
he
you ready?
warned him.
Let's
He
go,
almost
fight.
did it.
very
He warned
nice.
him.
Very nice, Big Dan.
Yeah,
On top of it, I like it.
grab the fence, warned about a point deduction.
And that can make a huge difference.
Yeah, especially in a tight fight like this.
Yeah, when you're exhausted and you struggle with all your might to get a takedown, the guy grabs the fence and stuffs it. That can change the course of a fight. Natal's exhausted, and as is Bongfeldt, and they're down. Side control for Natal.
Hammer fist by the Brazilian.
But Bongfeldt's rolling. He's rolling. He's going for an arm. Look at this. Natal stays on top. I like that Bongfeldt, even though he knows that Natal is this, seriously decorated Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, he's going for submissions off his back.
Now it's Natal who'd like to get the hooks in.
Full back. Full back, but again, he's got to control the body. He should switch to a body triangle, perhaps, to keep Bongfeldt from turning into him, because that's what Bongfeldt's going to do. What I was impressed with Bongfeldt was Bongfeldt's not worrying about his defense. You know, he wasn't even trying to control the hands. He was just tucking the chin earlier in that round, and he managed to defend against the choke just doing that. See, look at this. I mean, he's not trying to hold on. You know, the standard technique to defend is 2 hands on 1, protecting against the choking arm, but all Bongfeldt's doing is just kind of tucking his chin. What he's going to do is push one of those feet and try to spin and wind up on top of Natal.
Which is what he did in round 1.
Yes, and he's going to do it again because Natal's not going to the body triangle. And Natal's going to switch it to the mount, and he does.
Natal delivering some punishment.
Bongfeldt's going to turn into him, Mike. But you see, like, look, Bongfeldt is not really defending, and he's just kind of tucking his chin. And they're rolling again. Bongfeldt's up.
All over him. Natal trying to take him back down. They spin.
Bongfeldt's up again.
Throws another knee. Jesse Bongfeldt.
This kid is very tough.
That might be the best word, Joe. He's just tough.
Very well. He's definitely skilled as well, Mike, but he's incredible tough.
Powers through these bad positions.
Oh, he's tired though, Mike. He allowed Natal to take his back there.
He rocked him early in this round.
He saw him turn in that corner and he just let it go. He didn't even try to move away from it. And he turns. He's going to hip escape. He's got an underhook on the right side. He's going to get mounted. He is. He turns. And Natal's got his back again. He's so exhausted. Look at him. This is Natal's moment here. Natal can take advantage and deliver some damaging blows here with 20 seconds to go. Wear him out before this 3rd round. He's probably not going to choke him, but he should be dropping some shots on him. Oh, he's under the chin there briefly for a second.
Just a second. He got the chin back down.
Door was open.
Did Bongfeldt. Control in the latter part of the round for Natal.
Jax, over here, buddy. Over here. Hurry up. Have a seat. Have a seat. Now listen carefully here. Okay, you won that round, okay? You need to finish him in this round. I mean, you can't go after him. Your game strategy was counterattack. You let him come to you. You step backwards. You let him come in. Then your kicks and punches are going to work. You're throwing big punches at him when he fakes a little shot, and then he's going underneath. Okay, open that up for him. Okay, I need you to relax. Use your footwork.
Here we see Bongfeldt on top. Big punch from the top. And here's a nice knee from Bongfeldt. Didn't quite land flush. Another great round, though. Just awesome scrambles. And here's Natal on top. Delivers a couple of nice right hands. From the mounted position, flattens him out. Got his back, mounted him. Great round.
Let's go, fight.
3rd and final round. Back and forth battle here in Montreal. Natal, no mouthpiece.
Guys, come on.
There it is.
All right.
His corner was screaming at the start of the round. Here we go.
Natal looking for that takedown.
Bongfeldt was prepared. Big swing and a miss. Good
Nice
knee.
Very nicely done.
Right to the body. Took it right off that big swing where he put himself in an off-balance position. Bongfeldt moving in.
Bongfeldt appears to be the fresher of the two early in this round, Mike.
Just missed with the right hand.
He's throwing arm punches, though.
He's got Natal on the back pedal.
Nice leg kick. And avoids the takedown, avoids the trip.
This could become a story here in round 3.
Another nice leg
can't
kick.
finish these takedowns, Joe.
Oh, big uppercut.
Throws him aside again.
Bongfeldt avoiding the takedown. Got a guillotine here. Does not try it.
Natal's exhausted.
Yeah, he is. Bongfeldt should go back to these leg kicks, Mike. He landed a couple very nice ones. There's one. He's looking for that knee. Natal is exhausted.
Yep.
And those leg kicks aren't helping.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Another one.
Hands are down.
And Bongfeldt's trying to finish him. This kid is a killer, Mike. Bongfeldt is a finisher.
Looking to stop this fight here in round 3.
He's on top, and Natal is exhausted. This is his opportunity.
2.5 remains in this fight. Jesse Bongfeldt from Kenora, Ontario, Canada.
He's mounted him, but that's big. That shows you how tired Natal is.
Joe, his takedowns had nothing on him early in the round.
I mean, this is a grueling fight, Mike. Just that first round.
Well, you talked about that frenetic pace of round 1, back and forth the entire time.
Well, I'm really impressed in how well Bongfeldt is holding up. Look at this. Slamming him down on the canvas. Trying to break that grip. And now he's dragging him away from the cage. He's got to be careful he doesn't get too high here, Mike, because Natal can slip out the back door. He's got a very high mount here. I know he's trying to pull him away from the cage, but he's got to be careful of that.
Big ground and pound by the Canadian.
Big round for Bongfeldt.
Elbows.
Oh! He's trying to stop this fight.
No question about it.
And Natal's trying to spin him over. Can he get it? No! Oh, and he eats a shot. He's back in half guard now. Natal trying to hang on here. I just don't think he's got anything left in the tank.
If he was tired at the beginning of the round, you know he's exhausted here. Bongfeldt has been all over him here in the 3rd and final round.
Still, though, to take it out of the hands of the judges, Bongfeldt's got to put some shots together. He's still got time to finish this.
Working in the half guard.
Natal looking to sweep. Bongfeldt spinning, staying on top. Very nice base. Look at that. Nice. He's got to be careful of that left leg, though. Natal
And he gets it out of harm's
Natal
way.
has nothing.
Yep.
He has nothing left. Big shots by Bongfeldt.
Side control. Looking
Gonna
for
mount
the
him
mount
again.
again.
Stuck
Shots
in
to
half
the
guard
body.
here. He's going to clear that leg.
Looks like he'll finish this fight on top.
Full mount. Huge round for Bongfeldt. Big elbows.
Throwing heavy shots to the finish.
He's trying to finish it.
Jesse Bongfeldt and Rafael Natal go the distance.
What a great fight.
The crowd here in Montreal loves it.
Yeah, good job. Shake Joe's hand. Shake Joe's hand.
And here's Natal attempts a knee, falls to the ground, and Bongfeldt stayed on him and pounded on him for the majority of the round. I mean, props to Natal for gutting it out, because he was dead tired in that round. It was all Bongfeldt in that third. It really was a matter of conditioning. Natal just could not keep up the pace that these guys had set in that incredible first round.
Jesse Bongfeldt awaiting the decision. His UFC debut here tonight against Rafael Natal, Renzo Gracie. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 30-30. This contest has been a majority draw.
Majority draw between Bongfeldt and Natal.